What's the root cause of your baby's reflux? Have you actually dived a little bit deeper? Have you actually looked at why is your baby refluxing? Could there be something going on that you may not have thought about? This video will help you. There's been a trend at the moment, and the most recent client is so funny. We actually met at the hairdressers. Yes, we met at the hairdressers, and this mom said, my baby has reflux. I heard her talk to someone about it. And I was like, oh, okay. We got chatting, and I said to her, okay, does your baby have any other symptoms? And she looked at me like, who are you? And I said, oh, by the way, I'm a dietitian, and, I work with kids, and I'm a freak when it comes to reflux and cow's milk allergy, so I'll always ask. But anyway, so I didn't say that, but I said, oh, I'm a pediatric dietitian, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, oh, yeah, actually, my baby has eczema and colic, eczema, reflux, you name it. All the classical symptoms of an allergy to cow's milk protein. And I said to her, do you think it could maybe be an allergy to cow's milk protein? And she was like, well, what is that? She's never heard about it. So then the conversation got blah, 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 went on from there. And she actually booked onto a Settle Baby plan. So she was one of our clients. And we have now finished together. But she said to me, this whole thing about reflux and getting to the root cause, why did no one ever tell me about that? And I said, well, I don't know. I think in the West, we just love to just put a plaster on something and then off we go. But what's the root cause? Now, let me explain. When a baby has reflux, but they also have other symptoms like eczema, reflux, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, a rash, then could it be that they have an allergy to cow's milk protein? The reason for that is, did you know that a lot of children with cow's milk protein allergy also have reflux? I think close to 40%, which means that, and that's actually according to guidelines as well, when you have a baby with suspected reflux, and you need to really pay attention. Does your baby perhaps also tick the box for an allergy? Could it be reflux related to food allergy? I can't tell you the amount of children we see who have reflux, but who also have all the other symptoms, and therefore they have an allergy to cow's milk protein. You treat that, and therefore you treat the reflux, right? But there's always a but. Some babies can have an allergy and reflux, and they're two separate conditions, okay? But you still want to get to the root cause of why your child is so unsettled. Anyway, cow's milk protein allergy and reflux, you need to think. They are not separate. You need to think of them as, I don't know what the right terminology is, but do not separate those two, okay? Especially if your child has other symptoms as well as reflux. If you're confused about your baby and you want some help and advice, then the first thing I would recommend is that you send me a message about what you're struggling with your baby. Don't send me a novel, send me a short paragraph and let me know what's going on. And we will send you something that will help you. I cannot explain to you the amount of videos we have on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and there will be a video or maybe even a blog for you to help you with your baby. So DM us a nice short paragraph of what's happening with your baby, and we will in return send you some resources absolutely free of cost so you can settle your baby.